Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. I ain't done either.
Honey.
Watch your mouth. Come on, y'all. Y'all know what time it is. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. 10 out of 13, baby. Let's go. So confident in my picks. Was not expecting Cody to get taken down. You know, it is what it is. Bobby Green's chin was pretty good, too. His chin looked good. It is what it is. Can't get them all right, can you, baby? Nope. I guess not. 4K if Jim Miller won, though. 4K, because I had bets on Davison, but it is what it is. Man. Great card. Had a terrible week. Just saved my week, you know what I'm saying. Was sick got sick yesterday. Terrible. But is what it is. Saved my week. Let's go. Let's get straight into it. First fight of the night. Man, so close. He was so close. He was beating him in the striking. Now, you could say whatever you want. He was beating him in the striking. Cody looked clean. He looked clean in this fight. Great fight. Wasn't expecting there to be a bunch of wrestling. If there was wrestling, I was expecting Cody to be able to deal with it just a little bit. But he couldn't, so it is what it is. I don't want to talk about this one too much. Love Davison too. Just sucks to see Cody lose, you know. 32 years old. He's such a young buck, you know. Still could be a champ, but it is what it is. I'm not too like on Guru's side. I think he could possibly beat Merab. So I'm kind of leaning on that. But he's never going to have a fight with Merab. He might retire. I don't know who's going to fight next. Maybe Rob Font. That would be a good fight. Him versus Rob Font, too. That would be a pretty good fight. Moving up the card. Bobby Green and Jim Miller. Damn. Jim was slow, which I was expecting. Caught Bobby Green. Thought the fight was going to be over. And I was like, oh, no, Bobby. Oh, no. Oh, no. Bobby survived. He looked good. His chin looked better than it usually does. He got clipped with some shots. He got rocked like he usually does. But he got clipped. And he survived. He should have finished Jim Miller in the third round. They wanted death. It is what it is. He should have finished Jim Miller in the third round. He just should have. But Jim Miller, tough as hell. Great career. If he wants to fight again, he can fight again. If he doesn't, he doesn't. You know, it is what it is. They'll probably give both of them $300K and then give Alex and Max and Justin $300K. That's what I'm guessing. Jessica Andrade versus Marina Rodriguez. Terrible fight. It was just Jessica Andrade looked so dangerous. She's so dangerous. But it's just like the way she fights isn't that technical to where it's like, wow, this is crazy. It was just like Marina Rodriguez was doing this against the cage for half the fight and getting clipped. But Marina Rodriguez did look a little better in the striking. She just kept getting clipped. And that was that was the fight. It was Marina Rodriguez landing some good strikes, but getting clipped. Moving up. Jalen Turner versus Mike Cano. I didn't think the finish would look this close. I thought there was going to be is he going to get finished? But, bro, he got finished. Jalen just decided not to finish him. The stoppage was a little early, in my opinion. Jalen wasn't out. Jalen was still moving. Jalen was trying to fight out of it. Respect to Jalen for what he did, though. I love when people walk away from KOs. It's clean as fuck. Respect to Jalen. I'm now a fan of Jalen Turner. He's turned me on his side with just wanting to knock him out clean. Fortunately, couldn't get it done. Well, fortunately and unfortunately, because Moicano's 34, and I'm glad he's getting some time. You know, he's getting his time. I would love for him to be champ. It's highly unlikely, but I'd love for it to happen. 2-fight win streak, like back-to-back, could happen. Just, I don't know. Sadiq Yusuf, Diogo Lopez was great. Now, this is what kind of most of MMA YouTube was expecting from what I could tell. It seemed like what most people were expecting, so not too much to brag about for this fight. But yeah, Sadiq Youssef is just not on the same level as Movsar, like at all. I guess he's on the same level as Pat Sabatini, which is weird. Didn't expect that, but Diego Lopez is probably just a lot better than when he fought Pat Sabatini. And in a rematch with Movsar, I think he wipes the floor with him. Like, clean, wipes the floor with him. Ilia Topuria is a close fight. Like, I think we could start talking about him versus Ilia. But moving on. I'm not going to get fully started there because, you know, he's won 2 fights in the UFC and he lost to Movsar, right? Am I tripping? Let's check. Okay. So he has won 3 fights in the UFC. All first round finishes. Movsar took him to a decision on short notice. He wipes the floor with Movsar, probably in the first round. Arnold Allen wipes the floor with. Ilya's a close fight. Only person in featherweight today that's a close fight. Max Holloway comes down, knocks him out. I'm telling y'all, Max has power. He used to not use it, I swear he used to not use it. Because you could see him, when he was landing on Justin, besides the body kicks, because the body kicks and the leg kicks were a little weak in general, but when he wanted to punch Justin hard, Justin could tell that he wanted to punch him hard. Broke his nose in the first with that spin kick. Oh my gosh, that was one of the most beautiful combos I've ever seen in my life. I'm not talking about that yet, though. Sorry. Just, oh my gosh, the happiest I've been in a long time. No offense to Justin. I'm just happy Max got a win because everyone was doubting him. And, you know, he's just seems like a good dude. I kind of wish Justin didn't go out cold, but it is what it is. I knew if Justin decided to throw down like that with Max, he was most likely going to go. Because Max does have power. I don't know why this thing that Max has he doesn't have pillow hands. No one has pillow hands. But Max does not have pillow hands. He just chooses to stay light so he can keep working on people. He doesn't have pillow hands. Moving up, Kayla Harrison. Holly Holm. Holly Holm looked better than I thought she would. She looked pretty good in the first round. She looked pretty good, but you know, not much to say about this one. It was cool though. Kayla Harrison's pretty good. Kayla Harrison could probably become a champ. Moving up to a fight that I was very excited for. Turned out to be pretty entertaining. But you know, a little unexpected with, I think Aljo's striking definitely took some people by, 89 to 19 significant strikes, 8 to 39. His striking, I'm sure, caught a lot of people off guard. His boxing, especially, looked really crisp, really clean. His kicks, I knew would look good. His boxing looked a lot better than I thought. Moving up to the first fight, I predicted exactly. I mean, the Diego Lopez, but, well, the Renato Moicano was similar, but he didn't get a choke, you know what I'm saying? Yuri Prohaska. Bing! Ooh, bing, 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 bing. Yeah, man. Alexander survived for a while. Yuri might not have that crazy of power, looking back at it. Because he survived for a while. Now, Yuri still has power, obviously, but maybe not like the crazy power I thought he had before. But that was a great fight. Rakic was trying to get that bonus. Rakic was beating him for most of the fight, if not all the fight, until Yuri hurt him. Like, he was just beating on him. Made Yuri look easy, which is scary. Because, you know, Alex exists. His leg kicks did barely anything, though. Which I didn't think they were going to do much because it's not Alex Pereira. And Alex Pereira didn't do too much to Yuri, in my opinion. Didn't do too much with the leg kicks to Yuri, so I didn't think he was going to get too hurt with them. Moving up to Bo Nickel versus Cody Brundage. Cody did so good. He did so good for a can. He really did. And I'm not calling him a can, but the way they presented this fight on the main card, like, come on. Nichols like a world champion wrestler. He's a world champion wrestler. Brundage is a D2 wrestler. Like, it's not the same. But did very good in the wrestling exchanges and beat him in the striking exchanges, in my opinion. Cody kind of got knocked down in the first round, but that was it. If Bo goes against Sean Strickland, I think he's getting KO'd in the third or fourth round. If it's like if it's a main event, I think he's getting KO'd. If he goes against Hamzat, I think he's beating Hamzat. I think he's easily beating Hamzat. But yeah, I want to see Bo versus Sean Strickland. I think that would be a great matchup. Don't even look like they're in the same weight class, weirdly. But maybe Joe Pyfer, too. Joe Pyfer would be great. Coming off the loss to Jack. Maybe Jack versus Sean. Again, rematch. I don't know, though. Moving up. Oh, man. This one hurt. I was kind of right, kind of wrong. Charles looked amazing in the grappling. I thought he was going to look dangerous, but I thought Arman was going to... He almost got that submission at the end, the Von Flue. That was a little close to Von Flue, but he didn't do that great with the submissions. Like, that was a stupid take from me, but it is what it is. Charles looked good. Arman could not strike with him whatsoever. Terrible striking. Not terrible, obviously. Just couldn't keep up with Charles on the feet, in my opinion. Moving up, because this is what my video is about right here. Max blessed Holloway, baby. Man, great fight all around. Justin Gaethje, great performance. Broke Max's rib. At least kind of looked like it did, but Max does have pointy ribs. I don't know why I said that. He could have, though. Anyways, it does suck, though, because Justin's nose got broken in the first, at the end of the first, and he got eye poked a little bit. So it does kind of suck, and it does suck to see him go out cold. But I've been telling people Max has power. I've been telling people that. It's just, I don't know, it's just weird. Max looked like a big lightweight. He looked big compared to Justin. I would hate to see him go back down to featherweight, which is one of my main points. He's going to smoke Ilya, but if he goes down to 145, he might get KO'd. And I don't want Max to get KO'd. If Ilya comes up to 155, I'll put my house on Max Holloway to win that fight. If it's at 145, I'll bet $10 on Max. I'll bet 10 on Ilya too. It'll probably be even money. Ilya looks scared. He looks scared. He would. But I don't know. Max got dropped for the first time ever, right? Did they count it? Oh, they didn't count it. They didn't count the knockdown. Max has still never been dropped. He kind of did, though. But still, his chin held up just like I thought it would. I told you this would be the first time you saw him really hurt. And he looked more hurt than he ever has, in my opinion. But yeah, I think Max... the whole reason I made this video. Max is beating Islam. Max is beating Islam in the third round. KO easily. Easily beating Islam. Tired of it. Tired of this talk. Tired of this talk. He's KOing Islam. Little featherweight hunter. Featherweight Islam hunter. Maybe he just ends another featherweight's career. Who knows? I think he KOs Islam in the third, though. I think Max starts beating up Islam on the feet. Islam shoots, gets the first takedown. Max is like, shit. 1 minute left on the clock in the first round. Gets up. Second round starts. Max comes out, starts beating Islam's ass again. Islam takes him down. Max sprawls. They get against the cage. Islam's just holding him against the cage. He takes his back, puts him down. Round ends again. Next round. Max comes out. Bing, bing, left hook, right uppercut, and then while Islam's stumbling back, straight down the middle, puts Islam out. Calling it right now. I'm telling y'all. It's happening. Moving up the card. Weili versus Yan. Yan looked amazing. Weili got a finish in this fight. This was a first round submission. Okay? I'm not trying to hear nothing else. This was a first round submission. And I was rooting for Yan in this fight until Weili got denied a submission and knocked down 2 or 3 times. How many times? It says 1. She got knocked down at least twice, okay? I don't want to hear it. She got a first round finish. Okay? Moving up to my favorite fight of the night. The only one I was truly looking forward to. Because I was looking forward to the Charles one because I was hoping he could get that KO. But of course, little pesky Arman. I respect Arman a lot. Not tapping at the guillotine, not tapping from the Darce, which the Darce wasn't that tight. But the guillotine was tight. Not tapping from that, gotta respect him. Still hate him though. Can't wait for Islam to show him who's daddy again. Can't stand Arman. I respect him though. I do respect him. Alex Pereira. Oh my gosh. Bro, what? What? What is he, bro? What? It's crazy. It is crazy. It's us natives, you know what I'm saying? It's us natives. That's how it is. Hey, Max too. That's what it is. It's us natives. That's all I'm trying to say. Jamal Hill. That was sad, bro. Not as sad as Justin, because I like Justin a lot more. But it was sad. It was very sad to see Jamal just kind of like, oh shit, did I not shot you? Oh, I'm out cold. Oh no, I'm out cold. Oh no. I told y'all this would be a late stoppage. I said it wouldn't be early. It was a late stoppage, if anything. He put him out cold, and I don't know how Jamal recovered. Have no idea. Jamal's chin's amazing. And that's why I feel so bad about this KO, because he didn't pay attention for 10 seconds and then he got KO'd, and that sucks. But you gotta pay attention. It's a fight, bro. It's a fight. You should have been ready to knock him out the second he came in. Jamal Hill landed 1 punch in this fight. It says he landed 12. He landed 1 punch. It was 1 punch. Well, maybe they're kind of leg kicks too. I guess he landed leg kicks and head kicks. He landed 1 punch like this. Alex went boom. Alex hit him once clean, and that was that left hook. You did not see Jamal go. Nah. He went bing. Alex has crazy power, okay? I've been saying Jamal Hill's power is not that crazy. It's not. Alex Pereira has that power. And I'm going to tell you something. The power comes from the butt. I have a juicy ass. And that's where my power comes from, baby. It comes from my fucking ass. Let's go. Alex Pereira walking around with that BBL. Walking around with that big ol' ass. That's where all that shit comes from. That's where that power comes from, baby. Comes straight from his left butt cheek. Jamal Hill looked pregnant. I just needed to mention. I mean, I know he kind of does all the time, but he looked pregnant. And I was like, when they were doing the face-off, I was like, Jamal Hill's so outmatched right now. If he wins, being pregnant has to be the best base for light heavyweight. It has to be. Or maybe for MMA, if Jamal Hill won. He was very outmatched. Didn't shoot a takedown, which I don't think would have done him any good. I think Alex would have beat him on the ground, to be honest. Sad for Jamal, but man. Alex is headlining 301. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Main point in this video, though, main point. Islam is getting KO'd bad by Max Holloway. He get KO'd bad by Justin Gaethje, I believe. He could beat Justin Gaethje. I don't think he's beating Max Holloway. I don't think he is. So, I just wanted to make a quick thing. Man, year, made my week. Terrible week, like I said. If the fights wouldn't have gone exactly my way, I don't know what would have happened. I'm just saying, bad week, but turned out good. Turned out good, baby. It turned out good. Sad Cody lost. At least it wasn't a KO. Wasn't terribly sad when he lost, but it wasn't a KO, so all okay. Glad Robbie Green didn't get KO'd. Sad that I didn't get 4K though, but it is what it is, you know. Can't get everything. Jessica Andrade should have probably won that fight, but it is what it is. Also, Charles should have got I thought Charles was going to get the win. Charles shouldn't have got the win, but I thought he was going to get the win just because everyone loves him. Renato predicted that, but just finished him with me. He didn't choke him out. He just kind of tapped him out. But not by a choke. Not because he tapped out. He just kind of tapped him until the ref was like, I've seen enough of this tapping. Sadiq Youssef was bad. Diego Lopez is so good. Holly Holm versus Kayla Harrison. Kayla Harrison might become champ. Raquel Pennington next. Calvin Kattar versus Aljamain. Aljamain looked way more impressive than I thought. I think him versus Diego Lopez could be a fight. Now that would be terrible because Aljo's gonna lose that fight, and I don't want to see Aljo lose. I would like to see him possibly get a belt. Don't think he can against Ilya. Maybe against Max, but not against Ilya. Bo Nickel looked worse than I thought he would. Cody Brundage looked a little better than I thought he would, at least in the grappling. In the striking, I thought he was going to do pretty well, but he looked better in the grappling. Charles Oliveira and Arman Sarukian. Thought Charles was going to get the win. Like, I thought the judges were going to give it to him. They gave it to Arman. It is what it is. Can't do much about that. Max is crazy. Max is insane. Best BMF title win of all time. Because like I was saying, Dustin didn't go out cold. Justin went out cold. Like, cold. Like, that was a bad KO, and that was sad. Like, I really hope Justin retires. I love him. He's in my top 10 favorite fighters. One of my top 10. I want him to retire, though. We've seen what happened to him. He didn't even put out Tony cold. But Tony got put out cold in his next fight. He was looking good. But I hope Justin retires. Love him. Train near him. I love the dude. I haven't met him, unfortunately, yet. But I love seeing him fight. Love his personality. Love everything about him. But yeah, I hope to see him retire. Maybe get some kind of job with ESPN. That would be nice. Because he's the highlight. He's Justin Gaethje, you know. It would be cool to see him. Maybe get a job as a coach. I think he would be a pretty good coach. Weili Zhang's pretty good. She's pretty good. Like I said, her striking's not amazing. It's okay. She has okay striking. Yan Xiaonan has the best striking in women's strawweight, though. To be fair, so not crazy bad. But yeah, Alex Pereira, if he beats Magomed and then even fights Tom Aspinall, if he fights Tom Aspinall, he's probably going to be the greatest of all time. Like, if he fights Tom Aspinall, he doesn't even have to beat him, but crazy card. I'm going to be making a video about 301 in a little bit, so stay tuned for that. I'm going to give some early predictions for it. And if they put Alex on the card, that's going to be crazy. If he wins against Magomed 2 weeks after KOing Jamal like that, if he KOs Magomed, bro, that's going to be crazy. And then Izzy comes up. I hope he fights Izzy next, though. I do hope he fights Izzy next. Y'all have a great night. 300's over. It's sad. Looked forward to this for a while. It's going to be sad because the fight nights are terrible, which sucks, but it is what it is. It happens. I'm excited for the balanced cards that should be coming soon, though. hopefully. But yeah, y'all have a good night. Y'all have a good night. Enjoy the wins. If y'all lost some money, I'm sorry. Well, I didn't lose any, but I lost the chance to win 4K because Jim Miller couldn't KO Bobby Green, which was sad because I wanted that 4K. But I'm glad Bobby Green won because I do like Bobby Green. All right, y'all. Y'all have a good night once again. Sorry I said it so many times. Boy, hey, boy.